this week's live stream. Hope everyone's having an absolutely amazing Saturday, and thank you all so much for joining. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. You know what, that was just kind of sheer incompetence. It's only been 2 weeks since the last live, and I forgot where to find the app that I need to use in order to actually do it. So yeah, just sheer incompetence on my part, and I apologise for that. Right. Hope everyone's having a fabulous day. Let's run through the housekeeping first, and then we'll get into the good stuff. So, big thank you to Tom, as always, who's moderating on today's live stream. Really appreciate it. Sending a big love to Tom. If you're new here, we do these live streams every other Saturday, 6 p.m. UK time, 7 p.m. European time, 1 p.m. West Coast time. No, 1 p.m. East Coast. No. Yes, 1 p.m. East Coast time, 10 a.m. West Coast time, and somewhere in the middle of the night if you're watching in Australia or New Zealand. I love that. I do this every single week, like every single fortnight, and I still can't get it right. So, and I've got that garble out of the way. If you'd like to leave a comment, question, or anything whatsoever, do so in the chat. I go through those comments the order that they come in, so that just gives everyone a fair chance to actually have their comment read out and answered. So yeah, I'll go through it in the order, and thank you. There's no charge for asking comment. I know some live streams charge per comment. No, we don't do that here. All I ask for in return is if you happen to enjoy this live at any point, if you could gently press that like button, it would mean the world to me. So, how is everyone? How's everyone's Saturday? How's everyone's weekend going? Here it's been a pretty big. It's been a pretty busy one. It's been a pretty busy weekend. It's been a pretty busy week. We have had there's lots going on. We've been. January for the Mad About Skin brand was insane, like completely insane. So there's been a lot of stuff going on in a good way, no complaints, but very busy. I went to an event with The Ordinary. That was really exciting to kind of see some new stuff that they might be doing. And coming up, I'm very excited because on Tuesday, I think it's Tuesday, might be Tuesday, it is Tuesday, I have the Medicate launch. I've been invited to the Medicate launch of their new Peptide. So I'm quite excited because they're going to have some of the lab team that actually formulated it there, so we can ask questions. I like to ask questions. So I'm going to that on Tuesday, which I'm quite excited about. It's very swanky. It's at the Gherkin restaurant in London, which is quite fancy. So there's no dress code because I ain't dressing up, but I'll happily go and hear about it, and that's going to be quite exciting. So that's what my week kind of has been and what is coming. How are you guys? What are you guys up to? Let me know. So let me just do a few hellos. Amy, welcome. Lovely to see you. Tom, fabulous to have you, and thank you again for moderating. We've got Layla, wonderful to have you, my love. Melanie, wonderful to see you. Fristenberg, welcome. We've got Lana, we've got Rhonda, we've got Luciana, Scott, great to see you guys. Hope all is amazing in California now. You've got the rain, Scott. It's the first time I think people are glad to see rain. Suze, great to have you, my love. Vanessa, Kaylee, wonderful to see you all here. Oh, all the crew are there, which is fabulous. So let's kick off. So today, what did I try that's new this week? So, new skincare. Let's do a little bit of new skincare, and then I'll get into some questions. So, I'm going to rediscover. This is a rediscovery. I bought this. This is the Geek and Gorgeous Liquid Hydration. Now, I've used this for years. They've changed the packaging. Originally, it was in a toner bottle. Then they changed it to a spray. Then they did a mini. Anyway, I haven't actually used this in ages. And I thought, what products have I used in the past that I really enjoyed and probably should use again? This was it. And yeah, I did a video saying skincare you didn't need. One of the things in there was hydrating toners. Controversial, I know. You all came from me in the comments. I stand by it. You don't need. It can be a nice added extra. But that got me thinking, you know what? Sometimes I do like a toner and a mist, and this is probably my favourite. So I rebought that, been loving it. So that's an oldie, but a recurring goodie. I tried this for the first time. This is the Dr. Althea Pure Grinding Cleansing Balm. This is this one where you kind of twist it and it shaves bits off on the top, which is it's cool. I like it. I like the idea behind it. It minimizes the amount of gunk and waste, so it's quite good. I would say it's an average cleansing balm with amazing packaging. I still prefer the Geek and Gorgeous Mighty Melt, but I tried it, and if you're somebody that hates putting your finger in your cleansing balm, then the Dr. Althea Pure Grinding Cleansing Balm will kind of defeat that problem. So yeah, that was good. Couldn't remember the name of it. I Googled, I thought, oh, Google will be my friend. Couldn't remember the name of it when I was editing, and it was in a completely different room. So I was like, I'll Google. I Googled grinder cleanser. I got every single different response to that on that Google search, except for this cleanser. So there you go. Apparently that was the wrong thing to search. In the end, I just went up and got it. Also, launched this day, but I've been trying it for like a month, was the Azelaic and Kojic Clarifying Serum by Allies of Skin. Do I think it's next level? Yes. Do I think everyone should rush out and pay the £80 that it costs? No. If you really want to, if your focus is acne caused hyperpigmentation caused by acne, this will be our number one. For everyone else, there are some other things out there. And then finally, I finished my first bottle of this. This is the NAD Bio-Lifting Essence from Numbuzzin. I spoke about this on the channel. I love it. I think it's great. I'm one bottle down now. Still love it. I've got 2 more bottles in stock. So this is also really, really good. Anyway, so that's a week in skincare. That's a week in skincare. Today, it's actually... this week, it's International Cancer Awareness Day. And to celebrate, I don't like to use the term celebrate, because that seems wrong, but to honour that, let's just say, for all this weekend, from yesterday right the way through to the end of Sunday, the Mad About Skin sunscreen is buy one get one free on the website. If you go to www.madaboutskincare.com, this one's buy one get one free. Honestly, I know I created it, so I am biased, but it is my favourite sunscreen. And the reason I wanted to do that is it's 100ml, so it's double the size of your average sunscreen, which is 50ml. And it's buy one, get one free. So per unit, it works out about £8. So £8 for 100ml of sunscreen. It doesn't get better than that. And I wanted to do that because I'm a big, passionate believer that sunscreen shouldn't break the bank. We shouldn't be paying a lot for sun protection. It should be accessible to all. So I thought, what's the best way of doing something to honour International Cancer Awareness Day? Try and give people a reason to use sunscreen. So, I've been honest with people and said the expiry date on the current batch is December next year. So you've got the best part of 24 months to use it. So stock up for summer, because why not? At that price, then you've just got sunscreen. That's fine. If anyone does, I should have said actually, what I was going to do is, if anyone orders during this live, www.madaboutskincare.com, you don't actually need a code or anything. Just put 2 in your basket, 1 will be free. If you put 10 in your basket, 5 will be free at checkout. Multiples of 2, so just put multiples of 2 in. I will say, what I've got here is, these are the 20ml versions of the VT Riedel shots. Like, got the 100, the retinoid one, the PDRN one, we've got the Seeker one. These are all really good. I love them. I've got the full size versions of them all, so I've got these spare. So I will say, if anybody does order during this live stream on www.madaboutskincare.com, sunscreen buy one get one free, but any other products, if anyone orders during this live stream, let me know. Drop me a comment. Let me know, and I'll pop one of these in free for you, so people can try it. I just don't want to ever waste anything. And these all came in the 20ml versions of them. They come in sachets, which is really good. So you get 10 sachets. Sachet will work 2 applications. So it's like 20 days worth of trying them, which I think is kind of cool. I prefer the sachet ones, but I've got the full sizes and I don't want to waste them. So if anyone does order during this live stream, then I will keep track in the comments, and I will add one of these into your thing so you can try them. They're really good. I did a video on it this week. I love the VT Riedel line. Not sponsored, never am, but I do love the Riedel line, so there you go. Anyway, that's all the news out of the way. Should we do some comments? Should we get to some comments? Sending a big love to Layla says, favourite hydrating cleanser for winter. This winter I have 3 on rotation. I use the Numbuzzin glutathione oil. That's great. It's a really nice first step in like a double cleanse. Love that. I use my own cleanser, which is the I've got it down here, the Mad About Skin Velvet Cleansing Wash. That's like a great everyday cleanser. Doesn't strip, doesn't dry, hydrates. And I also use the Mighty Melt Balm by Geek and Gorgeous. Those are like my 3 winter go-to cleansers. There are lots of others that I might dabble in, but those are the 3 that are always on rotation. And actually it works out. There's a Velvet Gel cleanser, there's an oil one, and there's a balm one. So there's something there for everyone. I'll keep an eye out for any orders. We've got quite a few orders that are going to come in. I will keep an eye out. I'll give you a shout out and then let you know if you want to order. Right, Felicia from the US. your order came in. If you're on the live and you would like one of the Riedel Shop ones popped in, let me know and I will add a note and add it to your order. So thank you, that's the first order in. It doesn't have to be the sunscreens, by the way, just anything. I just thought, rather than use, these are really good products, I really like them, and I'd rather someone else try them than them go to waste, do you know what I mean? So Amy said, up and about now, which is good, we love that. Amy says, I can tell you mine is a Mad About Skin cleanser. Thank you, Amy, I'm so happy that everyone is loving it. It is a great, winter cleanser, if I do say so myself. In summer, I'll probably use something that's a bit more gel and foamy because my skin likes a really foamy cleanser in summer. But in winter, then that just works for me. Melanie says, what products do you recommend that helps with nasty ingrown hairs? Honestly, prevention is key with ingrown hairs. So I think we always try to do something when we've got them, and that's always the wrong approach. Do something before you get them. So using areas where you're prone to ingrowns, use a salicylic acid serum twice a week. You can do it every day technically, but twice a week I find is enough. 2%, look for a 2% salicylic acid serum, which is really, really good. I use, this is my own, this is a light chemical peel gel from my own line. That's 2% salicylic acid. But you can get two Paula's Choice do one. There's lots of different, 2% salicylic acid, use it twice a week. Obviously, be a bit careful. If it's on an we'll just describe it as an intimate area, then you're going to want to exercise a little bit of caution. But everywhere else, it works really, really well. So like top of the bikini line, under the arms, legs, anywhere you get ingrown hair, treat it salicylic acid twice a week minimum, and that'll prevent it. You can also find that when you, basically ingrown hairs happen where you cut the top of the hair off when you shave, and as it grows back, it either grows back on an angle, so digs into skin, or the pore is almost like sealed over and it can't get through, it breaks through. That causes the ingrown hair. Salicylic acid will just help keep the skin supple and make sure that you don't have those. Also works really, really well. Fully recommend using urea. Urea is one of my favourite exfoliators mixed with hydrators. So urea cream, Ultras to do a really nice body one. I use that all the time. That also helps with ingrowns. Top tip. There you go. There you go, Melanie. I hope that really, really works for you. Melanie also says, has anyone tried electrolysis? I haven't, but I used the Quare microneedling thing last night. Loved it. Bit more painful than I thought it was going to be. Tried it, but I loved it. Plump skin, hydrated to the gods this morning. So I'm going to keep doing it because you need to be regular with it. I bought it when it was on sale. Really liked it. Yeah, maybe slightly more painful than I thought, but not unpleasant. Just I was more aware of it than I thought I would be. Here we are. So Melanie says, last question. You can ask this live stream, you can ask as many questions as you want. First come, first serve. Said, quick question. Do you know if two different types of the VT Cosmetics Riedel shots can be used at the same time, like the Collagen and the Vita Light? No. Only ever use one in a routine because those spicules, you don't want to overload it. What you can do is, a lot of them, they'll do essences without the spicules. So the PDRN one, for example, they do an essence that doesn't have the spicules. So you could use the collagen one and then just use the essence, the spicule essence, the PDRN essence without the spicules. So you can do it that way, but you can't use two of the spicule containing ones in one. Let me show you some of my favourites with these. The PDRN 100 is my absolute favourite. I really like the mild, the 50. That's great if you've got sensitive skin, hydrates. The Seeker one is nice for plumping. And the Pro, that's the retinoid one. The Pro Seeker one is also really, really nice. There's lots of different ones here. So if you, like I say, if anyone places an order at www.madaboutskincare.com during this live stream, let me know and I'll pop you one of those in free. I'll put a note on, pop you one of these in free. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. First 7 people. I've already had 2 orders in, so just let me know in the chat and I'll add it to your order. So let's see. Fristerberg says, hello everyone, hope you're having an amazing weekend. I am Fristerberg, hope you are too, my love. Lana, great to see you, my love. I hope it's all amazing. And Fristerberg says, Rob, can you recommend a toner to use before the Mad About Skin Super Serum? I'm contemplating the Q&A and the Geek and Gorgeous. I kind of got in there before you, didn't I, Fristerberg? Do you know what? I love both. I love both of those. The Q&A one, really nice. That's the Marine Hyaluronate one. I just love this. This is my current go-to. It's absolutely gorgeous. My current go-to, and it works really well with the Mad About Skin Serum. You just spritz, put the serum on, it'll sink in like that. Yeah, definitely would recommend for sure. Let's see. Oh, so another winner of one of our VT Riedel Shop extras is Kayla, who ordered quite a few bits. Thank you so much, Kayla. I will let me just add some notes to these. We just add some notes to these orders, and I'll pop you in one of the Riedel shot. Let me just make a note. Fabulous. So that's Felicia and Kayla. Thank you. I will add those in to you. Thank you. There's still another 5 up for grabs, so if anyone wanted to order, feel free. And I'll add that into the thing. Right, let's see. I just thought, you know what, rather than go to waste. Rhonda says, hi, so I hope there's a copper peptide update. Yes, I can do that now, I've been trying others, but nothing compares. I want at least 3 bottles when it's available. So, we had a couple of back and forth with the lab for sign off. Basically, the products are already there. They exist. It's all good. But we need sign off because you can't sell anything unless you're compliant and you signed off. And we've had a little bit of back and forth with that, which is the problem. So we now have a live date. So the copper peptide serum is slightly delayed, but it will be going live on the website for purchase. It will be going live on Valentine's Day. And we wanted to do that as like a fall back in love with peptides. Like reacquaint yourself with the love of your life. So February the 14th, Valentine's Day, the peptide serum will be going live. We're going to do a special live that day. Date for your diary. Going to do a special live that day so I can answer any questions people have about the peptide serum. But also I'm going to be doing loads of like order and get a free product. So like a Valentine's giveaway. So I'm going to call like a gift from me to you guys. So we're going to have lots of giveaways as like a free Valentine's Day. Because you know what? We can share the love. The world needs more love. I'm here for it. So join us for the Valentine's Day. Live, which I'm very excited about. And I'm going to be sharing lots and lots of like hints, tips, hats. But the peptide will be relaunching that day. You'll see the new packaging. And with orders, we're going to be doing giveaways, letting people choose Mad About Skin product of their choice to pop in with them as like my Valentine's Day gift to you. So you don't want to miss that. Right, so yeah, hopefully, is that a good enough update? I am very, very sorry that it is a little bit late. That wasn't the plan. I could sell it, but then it'd get called out at customs and stuff, and we don't want that. We want a smooth customer experience. So the 14th of February. It'll probably be ready a little bit before then, but yeah, I wanted it to be there, so it's Valentine's Day. Like a Valentine's Day treat for everyone. And now I've given you the date. You can all hold me to that. There is no escape. Right, so thank you, Janice, for your order. I'll be popping a Riedel shot in for you as well. There are currently 4 left to get. So, let's see. Scott says, good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. I am Scott. Hope all is wonderful with you. Tom says, give him 5 minutes or so and you should be here. I know, I was late. I was actually sat here. I've got my candle going. It's the Woodwick Lavender and Cedar. A classic, a favourite of mine. Had that going. And I sat here with a cup of tea, just desperately trying to find the live stream button and like yeah, I'm useless. I am actually useless. Right, Vanessa says, hi everyone, how are you all doing? I'm wonderful, Vanessa. Hope all is amazing with you too, my love. Borneo, great to see you. And Kaylee, wonderful to see you too. Hope everyone's having a lovely, lovely weekend. Amy said, Rob, Scott said that the people in our group are not normal. Yeah, no, I'm not addressing that with him, Amy. I would agree with that. I don't claim to be normal. Why be ordinary when you can be extraordinary? That's my view. Who wants normal? Normal is dull. We don't... No, nothing... I don't think anything's been improved by being normal. Be extra. That was made me laugh. That took me back to my mum's comment when she last came and we were laughing about like life on YouTube and stuff like that, and she said, oh, do you ever get like, you know, do you ever watch your figures, like stats and stuff, and ever think like, oh, when it's going good it's amazing, when it's not going as well? So I was like, yeah, it's up and down. I said, that's just part and parcel, and you always feel different days. And I said, and sometimes, you know, I do wake up and I think, oh, maybe I'm not enough. And my mum put her hand on my shoulder and said, oh, Robert, sometimes you're too much. I was like, thanks for that. Thanks for that. That's brutal reality. So I would say, Amy, be extra. Never feel that you're not good enough or you're not enough because maybe we're all too much. And don't be normal. And never go to my mum for uplifting advice. Right, Jason, great to see you, my love. Popped in an order for the sunscreens. I know, Jason, you're a huge fan of the sunscreens. So thank you so much. I'm going to pop a note on because you've also got one of the Riedel shots. Let me just pop a note on that. For you, added that. We currently have, let me see, we have 3 left. Getting there if you want. I think there's only 3. I think I only have 3. They doubled up. I got sent them as like a trial of the pack, and they sent it 3 times by accident. And I hate waste, so yeah. Right, so thank you very much, Jason. Thank you very much for your order. Lebrex, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. Amy says, Rob is late. He must be making an extra special tea today. Do you know what? No, I've downgraded. I normally do the Betty's tea, which is like hands down the best tea ever. I didn't manage to get any, so this is Marks and Spencer tea. It's not as nice. It's really not. There's no fancy tea to spill. It's actually an underwhelming. Yeah, it's just underwhelming. Melanie says it's like a movie, just need to play the trailers first. Yeah, you know that live trailer that you see before the live stream? But how old is that? It's in my old house, so it must be at least a year old. I really need to update that, don't I? It is so old. Tiffany, great to see you, my love. Hope all is wonderful with you. Jessica says, hope you're having a great Saturday. I am, Jessica. Hopefully you are too. Marley, great to see you, my love. Hope all is wonderful. Claudia, hi from Lima, my first live. Well, sending lots of love to Peru. Lima is the capital of Peru. I'm pretty sure Lima is the capital of Peru. I'm going to have to Google that now because that's Lima. It's the capital and largest city of Peru. All those geography classes were not wasted on me. Claudia, welcome, my love. Welcome to your first live. Hopefully you're impressed that I actually got the city right. that was a real pun. Let's see, Krista, great to see you. How is everything with you? How's everything with the family? Hopefully all is wonderful. And Amanda says, hi, Rob. Sending lots and lots of love to Amanda. Martin says, well, no, here. So we do have, like... we answer any questions here. We answer any questions whatsoever. Skincare, not skincare. Martin says, do you support LGBT? Which I think I know what that means. Yeah. Support everyone. Like, just be nice. I don't think support is the right word. Just be nice. Just be nice. I don't know. Yeah, just be nice. Is my question. Is that support? Just be nice. That's my view. And I just think to myself, life's too short to worry about what other people are doing. Focus on your own lane. That's always my view. Crack on and be nice. Just be nice. Tayanta says, wow, live stream. Welcome. We do this every other Saturday. And the next one is Valentine's Day, where we've got a special live stream. Very excited about that. Could be out doing, I could be, that live stream, that Valentine's Day live stream, if I don't arrive on time, just assume that I've got trapped in the mountains of Valentine's Day cards and flowers which won't have appeared. That won't be the reality, but we can pretend that's why. Marley says, for the retinol oil, how many drops do you recommend for the face and neck? Oh, good question. So the retinol oil, which this is my tester one. I think it depends on your skin type. If you have oily skin, I would do 1 to 2 drops. If you have dry skin, I do 2 to 3 drops. That would be general. I think that would work the best. And that will do the face and neck. You can either just apply it direct to the skin as your last step in your skincare routine, which works, or you can mix it in with some moisturizer in the palm of your hand, mix it together and apply it. I find that method works better if you've got oily skin. It just kind of, feels better. Feels better on the skin. So yeah, but it's up to you. You can use either way. Let's Olu Washoin. I hope I pronounced that right. I really worry I've not pronounced that right. I said happy new month, you all. Yeah, happy February, everyone. When did that happen? That just sort of happened, didn't it? Like, oh, here we are. It's February. I think a lot of people I have heard are glad to see the back of January. I mean, for me, January's been good, but I think for a lot of people it's not. So I think a lot of people are glad to see the back of January. Now we're into February. It's a shorter month. The days are getting lighter. I think February is going to be a good month. I definitely think February is going to be a good month. We're going to manifest that anyway. Right. Jason said, please talk about the Medicaid's new peptide growth factor serum. Okay, so I was given one about a month ago to try out before it launched. And I've been loving it. But the reason I haven't done a review, the only reason I haven't done a review is I'm going to the launch event of it, the formal launch event of it on Tuesday. And they've got the scientists that created it there. And I've got so many questions that I want to ask. And I want to ask them before I do a review. So I know I'm late to the party and I should have done the review about a week ago. But I think I'd rather do a fully researched review that's going to be really useful for you guys than just my first impressions kind of review, if that makes sense. So that's why I've held off. I will tell you my first impressions. I can give you my first impressions for nothing. I think they say that it delivers a 20% reduction in fine lines and wrinkles instantly. I would agree it does that. I think it does that by plumping, and the Azure line in there also helps. The long-term benefits, obviously I haven't been using it enough to actually see, but it does feel really good. It feels, the technology in there so far looks amazing. So I definitely think it's one of those top-tier products. However, I want to have that discussion with the brand team, the people that came up with it, and then I'll share. So the full review is going to be on Wednesday. So yeah, look out for that. I would say so far, not knowing any about the technology behind it, I'm going to say first impressions, it's a 9 out of 10. That could change up or down depending on that. That would be my first impressions. Thank you, Cheryl, for your order. Sending you so much love, Cheryl. A very regular customer, which we love. Thank you so much. I'm going to pop in a note as you have just won one of the Regal shot. 2 left. For anybody that wants to get their hands on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we've got 2 left. If anyone wants to get their hands on one, I could do that for you. I put notes on everyone's, so they'll be going their way. So yeah, Jason, I'd say so far really good, but let's see on Tuesday. Tino says, my treat packed in with the Peels deal was spectacular. Thanks for the welcome escape to the US Madness. It's a pleasure, my love. I love these giveaways. I love packing. Now all of the orders are packed in our warehouse. Because the volume just got too much for me to be able to do it on my own. I kind of miss that. And so these live streams and the ones we do on TikTok as well, which I've seen a lot of you guys over there as well, it's really nice to be able to actually pack some orders. And that's what we're going to do on Valentine's Day. I'm going to pack some orders, write the notes again, and get back into it, which is fab. All of the people that order now, I will also be packing myself as well tonight. And I just really love it. It's like going back to the way it started, and I never want to lose that. Whilst I can't possibly... Dude, I counted the other day, in terms of notes on orders... because I used to write notes on every single order and still do the ones I pack. Over 20,000. I've done. Signed my name over 20,000 times. It's a lot. It's a lot. Right. Regine, great to see you. I say got the products the other day. I'm almost done with the old products. And I'm looking forward to testing them. Forgot how expensive the DHL import is, though, over 50 quid extra. Regine, that shouldn't have been the case. That should not be the case. Message us on www.madaboutskincare.com. If you go onto the contact us section, send me an email. That shouldn't be the case. I can get that sorted for you. No, that shouldn't, for your country, that should not have, there should have been no customs. It was sorted up front. So absolutely, that shouldn't be the case. So message me and I can sort that out for you and get that money back. But I hope you love the product. But don't worry about that with, there shouldn't be any, so let me know and I can resolve that for you and get you the money back. Oksana, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. And we don't actually use DHL generally, so we do DPD, and we've asked for it going forward from this week that they don't partner with DHL as a delivery partner, like forwarding delivery partner, because they always mess up customs and stuff like that, and it's not okay. So yeah, FedEx and DHL, which are the 2 worst culprits for messing up custom stuff and charging ridiculous admin fees, we don't have that. So I requested that neither of the brands are used for forwarding on going forward, and they've agreed to that, so we won't have that problem anymore. Let's see, I got in a real strop with them on the phone. I don't like scamming, and that's what it feels like to me. Marley says, I'm currently using the Neodry Pigment and loving it. I also love that. How many drops should I be using? Because not much comes out of the dropper. It's okay to use twice a day. So they recommend once a day, but I don't see any reason why you can't use it twice a day. I would probably use it once a day all over the face. then the second time that day as a targeted pigment corrector on areas where you want that extra boost. I use 2 drops. I find that's enough. It spreads. If you use it on damp skin, it'll spread quite nicely. That's what I use. Different people will use different amounts, but I think that to me is peak. Stella says, love from Athens, summer weather. Oh, I'm coming to Athens, Stella. I'm moving. I need some warmth now. I'm coming over. Set the table, because some of my family have married Greek. Married into the Greek community. And let me tell you, I don't think I've ever been to a Greek house or event where I haven't been plied with the largest amount of delicious food in my entire life. I know it's almost like a sin in Greece to not offer your guests food, so I'm always happy to come over. So yes, so I will say, Stella, lay the table, I'm coming over. Warm weather and Greek food, I can definitely get on board with that. Just a smile said, good morning everyone. I love that, mate. I love that YouTube handle. Thank you so much, my love. So Scott said, yeah, repigment is great. It actually works for me, at least. It does me. I've had some people say it didn't work for them. For me, it worked really well, particularly as a spot treatment. So I've got like a dark spot here, used it, got rid of it. I find it works really well as a spot treatment for me, at least. Amy says, grinding. Yes, the grinding cleanser, Amy. That's what I was referring to. Nothing more. Trine says, hi, everyone. Thank you, Rob, for the gift together with my order. I'd initially said no to trying the VT Riedel, but now I have to. I trust your suggestions as always. Can't wait to see the results. Yeah, and as long as you go with one of the 100 or the 50 options, it's fine for a beginner. I wouldn't recommend going anything stronger initially. I would stick to the 50 or the 100, which is what you'll be getting. So it's all good. Mally says, it's great, Scott. Can't believe how well it worked for the price. Well worth it. I think it's Neod. I'm hoping this year we get some new Neod products. Because I feel a bit at the moment like Neod hasn't had a new product launch for like 3 years. And I'm really worried that they're going to discontinue the brand because they're not investing in it. I honestly really hope that isn't the case. But I worry that is. So yes, that's the plan. I'm hoping they're going to launch a new product this year, and I'm sure I'll love it. Christina, great to see you, my love. Love to Hawaii. Krista says my son is doing well after his liver donation, and we're leaving for Virginia tomorrow. Thanks so much for your good wishes. Oh, I've been thinking of you and your son, my love, and that makes me so happy to hear. So yeah, sending so much good love. Oksana says, is Geek and Gorgeous Retinol better than the Ordinaries? I'd say they're similar. I would say that the Geek and Gorgeous one is more hydrating, so if you have a dry skin type, it might work that a little bit better for you, but they're very similar. Geek and Gorgeous, I would say, is amazing if you're in the EU, because they're an EU brand, so they don't charge any of the VAT or the customs. If you're in the US, Geek and Gorgeous do charge quite a lot of shipping, so you'll probably want to go for the Ordinary. I think it depends where you live as to which one you go for. Regine said, yeah, glad to hear it, Krista. We've been thinking about him. We really have. We really have. Layla says, do you use PDRN? I think it has to do with salmon, sperm, but I'm not sure. It can come from that source. There are other sources. I do use it. I use it as part of the Riedel shot. I use this one. PDRN Riedel shot. Really like it. My skin loves it. Yeah, I do really like it. Tom says, yes, www.medaboutskincare.com, 2-for-1 sunscreen. Yeah, all you need to do, we're celebrating Cancer Awareness Day, kind of helping everyone to get their sunscreen game on point, which is what we want. And so, yeah, thank you. Let's see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and if you order, so you don't need a code or anything. Just put put 2 or more in your basket, and half of them will show as free when you check out. So if you put 10 in your basket, 5 are free. 4 in your basket, 2 are free, so on and so forth. And we have 1 Riedel shot available remaining. So I got these Riedel shots. Let me show you. I got these as an extra in PR that they sent to by accident. These are great. These are the 20ml sachets, which I actually think are my preferred method because you can dispense the right amount and they travel really well. So there's 1 left. So the next person to order will get 1 free with their order. Valerie, thank you so much for ordering. I see you put a note on about the Riedel shot. Valerie, is there a particular one? Because I know if you've got, I think you said before you've got sensitive skin. Would you like one of the sensitive skin ones? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, and thank you for your order. Amy says, I swear every time I see PDRN, I read it the wrong way. I do. I gave my mum one of the masks to try. She loved it. But she was like, oh, why would they call it that? I was like, Mum, read it. Oh, PDRN. I was like, yeah. No. Just no. Christina says, can't wait to get the new Numbers in serum. Thanks for making such a lovely sunscreen. I love it. It's my pleasure, Christina. And I love the Numbers in serum. It's so good. I've gone through 1 bottle fully now. This is the new bottle. And whilst you can see it, look, 50ml, which is actually quite good. I forget a lot of bottles of 50ml, but look, you can actually see they've put a line in there so you can actually see how much you've got left. I love that. I appreciate that. I want to know how much I've got left. Sarah says, how can you use peptides, Azuraline, Synoxin, Geek and Gorgeous peptides, growth factors, retinol, all that, if you use it every day and PM. So you'll see some of my routine. So my morning routine was just on, I just uploaded 2 days ago, I think. That was my morning routine. My evening routine is coming on Monday. So if you want to check that out, you'll be able to see how I layer it all together and how I make it work. I think it's all about being strategic with your applications. It's not about using all of the things that you list. So for example, the Azuraline, the Synoxin, the Geek and Gorgeous peptides. Like those three, you don't need to use all three of them. I would use, like, because the Azuraline is in a couple of them, so you can be strategic. Anyway, you'll see it in my morning routine that I uploaded the other day. You'll see exactly how I layer and pair it, and hopefully that'll inspire you when it comes to your own routine. All right, let me have a look and see where we are with these comments. Let me bring the live stream up. Just bear with me. Right, I'm just double checking, see if we've had any other winners. No, there's one left on the Riedel shot. One left. If you just buy any product, it can be the 2-for-1 sunscreen or it can just be any product. But yes, the Riedel shot is one still available. Right, let's get on to that. Bear with. Right, there we are. Yeah, Beautissimo said I read it the same way. I did it. Really confusing. See, Tiffany says, I have more than enough sunscreen, but I'm tempted by more to get the VT samples on. Tiffany, there's one left if you wanted to. There's one left ready for up for grabs. I don't think I've got any more. No, I think I used the ones. Yeah, I don't think I've got any more, but there's one left, and quite a few people are checking out. So if you want it, snap now. Zoe, great to see you, my love, says, do I have any opinion on the Profilo treatment? No. What is that? Let me know, Zoe. I will investigate and I will have a look and I will have an opinion, I'm sure, but I don't have one currently. Jason said, not that it matters to me as I still love it, but did your sunscreen lose some pluses? Just noticed the new packaging only had one plus on it. No, no. Let me tell you, Jason. This is the UK, because we're a UK brand, we have to conform to UK laws. So it's SPF 50 plus. So in the UK, you're not... sorry, I'm going to nerd out on some sunscreen facts for people here. Because it's the 2-for-1 sunscreen. It's National Cancer Day, Awareness Day. So I feel like it's a good time to nerd out. We have had our final winner of the Riedel shot. Let me just announce that is Layla. I am going to get so confused because we've had a winner that's Kayla and we've had a Layla. I'm going to get very confused. Layla, let me just put that note on while I remember. For the Riedel shot, thank you so much for your order. Adding that on now. Wonderful, thank you so much. Yeah, so in the UK, so there's a couple of sunscreen laws that we... wait there, do I have another Riedel shot? I think I do have some more. I can keep it open in case anyone else wants. Bear with. Oh, yes, I do. Great. Right, I do. So we can keep that open. If anyone else wants to take part in the Riedel shot thing, I have some more of the yeah, we've got 3 more and a full size as well. So that's 30ml. These are the that's 30ml and these are the 20ml. So yeah, if anyone places an order on www.madaboutsskincare.com before they run out, we've got 4 left. I thought we were into our last one. We actually have 4 left. So fill your boots. If anyone in the comments wants the spicier version, so if anyone's got like resilient skin, not sensitive, and wants the higher dose one, I have one 300. So if anyone does want the higher dose one, let me know. And I can do that for you. I just don't want to give that to someone that has sensitive skin. So if you've got resilient skin and you want extra results and you don't mind a little bit spicy, let me know and I'll give you the 300, the full size 300. I just don't want to do that without checking first. So yeah, sunscreen facts. Right. Sunscreen in the UK, by law, you can't advertise it more than SPF 50, and the reason for that is the view of the regulators here is that people that bought SPF 100, which you can get in the US, you can get SPF 100, it doesn't actually deliver much more meaningful protection in terms of the rays that it blocks out. In fact, it's very, negligible. The difference between a 50 and 100. But it gives people a false sense of security. So you put 100 on and think you're invincible. Well, actually, you still need to take precautions. You still need to reapply, things like that. So the maximum you can get in the UK is SPF 50 plus, and that means it's over 55, which is what that is. In terms of UVA, we are still 4 pluses. So if you're using the plus method, it's PA plus 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 4 pluses. PPD 23, anything over 19 is deemed to be sky high. We're 23, so well over that. So it's the same formula, same UVA protection. But in here, you'll see here a UVB and then a UVA in a circle. That's the UK registration mark to say that this is broad spectrum, has a high level of UVA protection alongside UVB, which is your SPF. That's why that is. So I understand how that can be confusing if people are used to seeing the PA plus pluses. It's the same formula. It's sky high UVA protection, PA plus 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 plus. That plus relates to the SPF 50 plus. Hopefully that makes sense. I know that's confusing. Different countries have different rules. We've just got approved, Australian approved. So Australia has the tightest sunscreen regulations in the whole world. We've just got approved, which is fantastic. That was like a real wow moment for us, which we were really happy. So again, we're going to have to change the packaging slightly for the Australian market to reflect that, which I'm happy to do because it's a real achievement. So yeah, no, sky high UVA coverage, Jason, promise. Scritis says, the buzzing oil cleanser in my holy grail. It's amazing. I love it. I think it's the best oil cleanser I've actually ever tried. Christine says, I have dry skin and your Velvet Cleanser is lovely for all body parts. This is true. Use it as a shaving cream. If you use the Mad About Skin cleanser, use it as a shaving cream because actually it's super gentle, it's hydrating, it won't strip and dry like shaving balms, and it's got that oil, it's got like that velvety slip to it that'll let you do a good shave. Top tip. And that's Scott put me onto that tip, so Scott, you've got to thanks to that. My, great to see you, my love, hope all is amazing with you. Scott says, good to hear about the quer, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to try that. I got it when it was on sale. They've asked me a million times over the past year and a half to do a sponsored like video, and the money they were paying, it was good money. Like I only in my world, and I look back and I think this and I think, oh my gosh, I'm gonna kick myself. Only in my world would I spend a year turning down a sponsorship. They must have made 3 or 4 offers, and it's like £4,000 to do a video. Only in my world would I turn down £4,000 to promote a product, to then end up buying the product with my own money at my own expense, and then probably end up doing a review for free. That's terrible business. But I don't do sponsorships, so that's why. And I want to keep that integrity. But that is terrible. Objectively, that is terrible business. Because now I like it, and I'm like, oh, I could be lying in my £4,000 Caribbean holiday right now liking it, but no, I'm sat here. But anyway, I do genuinely like it. I think the price was a little much, but I got it on sale, so it brought it down. Let's see. Scott says, and yes, I need the lip balm launch. Give me a reason to stop splurging on the Allies lip balm. I do still use the Allies lip balm. I love it. But the new Mad About Skin ones, well, the revamped packaged ones will be coming this quarter. So it'll be coming imminently. It's a work in progress. Watch this space. Kayla says, can't wait to try your products. Thank you so much, Kayla. Thank you for your order. Much appreciated. Alana says, have you tried the Niche Beauty Lab Vitamin Rich Body Lotion? Yes. 100% my favourite body lotion of all time. It's on my bedside table as we speak. I use it every night. I love it. Fully endorse it. I think it's the best thing ever. Sephora said, retinol recommendations for beginners, please. I would say, Sephora, go for retinol, not retinol, because retinol is actually more sensitizing, less potent than retinol with an A. Retinol is great for beginners. The Mad About Skin retinol oil is a good option. That's from my own brand. That's a really good option. So is the Geek and Gorgeous A-Game 5. That's their beginner strength. Also a really good option. Both retinol, really, really good. Vanessa says, "Oh, count me in for Valentine's Day." Oh yes, should we dress up? I'm gonna wear a shirt. I'm gonna dress up. We're gonna make it a proper like a Valentine's Day meal with friends. And yeah, like I say, if I get sidetracked wading through the mountains of floral tributes and cards, I might be late, but that's not gonna happen ever. So you know, we could be Valentine's Day buddies together, everyone. I'm really looking forward to it. Borneo said, "Oh, fantastic copper Valentine's Day. We love that." Oh, I should have saved this shirt. This is kind of copper peptide blue. Christina says, "Thank you for being such a kind, generous human, Rob." Oh, thank you, Christina. That's really kind. Thank you. Tina said, said, that's my birthday. Good enough update. I didn't have a celebration plan, so celebrate with us. We'll celebrate your birthday, my love. We'll celebrate Valentine's Day, the Peptide launch. We will be full on celebration. Scott said, did you use the qua on your neck? I didn't dare. I should have done. I didn't dare. I was terrified. Scott, I was terrified. I didn't. Should I? Probably. I might give it a go. But I need to ease myself into that. Zoe said, oh, sorry, forgot to say thank you. Oh, you're so polite, Zoe. I knew you meant thank you. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Beautissimo said normal is overrated. Oh, absolutely. Tyner says, I don't think anything's been improved by being normal. Yes, always be extra. Yeah, it was, there was a t-shirt. Only British people will get this, I think. So if anyone's watching that's a Brit, there was a TV show years ago called Gimme Gimme Gimme, and it was like a fantastic comedy. It was hilarious with like the trashiest character in the whole world called Linda. She was just a mess, and she was fabulous, and a mess, and amazing, and it was hilarious. And probably couldn't even show it now, it's probably too close to the knuckle, but anyway, it was hilarious. And she had like the bright ginger hair with like the big glasses. She was just amazing. And I was going through London once, and there was this flamboyant guy that had a t-shirt on, and it had a picture of Linda from Gimme Gimme Gimme, who is like all our spirit animals basically, and she was extra, and it just said, in a world full of Kardashians, be a Linda, with a big picture of Linda. I was like, yes, that's my mantra. In a world full of Kardashians, be a Linda LaHughes. You won't regret it. If you're from the UK and you've watched Gimme Gimme Gimme, you'll get that. Anyone else will not have a clue, but Google Linda Gimme Gimme Gimme, and you'll know she was absolutely outrageous. Jason said, even though I just stocked up, just more means I'll be able to use for the body too. That's true. Good old body SPF. We love it. Amy says, another Rob quote of the day, crack on and be nice. Should we have that on a t-shirt? I just feel 2025, that should be all of our mantras. Let's not worry about what other people are doing. Let's just crack on and be nice, and then hopefully the world will follow our example. Suzanne, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you, so please hit the like button. Thank you, Suzanne. Yes, thank you. We agree. We endorse that view. Let's see how many likes we can get by the end. Sharika, hope I pronounced that. Thank you so much for your order. Has just bought 2 of the anti-aging oil. Thank you so much for your order, my love. What I'm going to do is pop a note on to add the Riedel shot as you're a winner. We have 2 more left to go if anyone wants to get their hands on it and try it. If you order any item from www.madaboutskincare.com before the end of the live, before they run out or the end of the live, I'll pop one in for free for you. I've got plenty here. If anyone has resilient skin and wants to try the spicier, higher potency version, let me know and I'll put that in. I've only got one of those. Sean said, hi Rob, have you heard of the Revive Ultimate Serum? I have. I've got one somewhere. I have got one. I have never tried it. I have got one though. I need to try it. I'll crack that. Let me make a note, Sean. Let me make a note. Revive. I will try it. I will try it for you, and I will let you know what I think. Kim says, I'm out with friends celebrating getting the tickets to Sephora Milan, and I still could not miss this live. Thank you. Hello to you and your friends. Congratulations on the tickets, and thank you. Thank you so much for joining. Iofi says, hi Rob, that's so bad. I pronounced that so wrong. I realised that's an Irish name, and there is a proper way of pronouncing that, and I'm going to Google it because I cannot say Iofi, knowing that is the worst butchering of that name ever. I'm not particularly good on my Irish pronunciations, so I'm going to... let me just see how to pronounce. Right, let me get this right. Aoife. Sounds like Aoife. That's what Google says. Have I pronounced that right? Anyway, hopefully I have. I'm very sorry about butchering that. I hate it when people get names wrong. My name's easy and people get it wrong. I've had Rib. People just call me Rick all the time. I get random comments saying, hi Steve, can I ask this question? I'm like, where have you got that from? Yeah, I get 1,000,001 different versions, and my name is easy, so I can only appreciate anyone with an Irish pronunciation how it ends up getting butchered. So I'm very sorry if I butchered that. Hopefully, Google Translate didn't steer me wrong. Right. It says, hi Rob, what do you think is the best ingredient for indented scars? Hope you're enjoying your weekend, by the way. I am, my love. I'm having a great weekend. Hopefully you are too. Pitted indented scars. So there's a couple of things you can do. Regular exfoliation will remove the top layers, and that will help minimize the depth of any scarring that you have. So regular exfoliation, I would say go regular and gentle because you don't want to go to something too strong. Plug for my own, this is the Mad About Skin Light Chemical Peel Gel twice a week. That's kind of all the exfoliation you need. It's got kojic acid in, so it'll also lift any pigment that you've got associated with that scar. So that'll really work. There are other options out there like lactic acid, that would also work. Then I would get a retinoid. Retinal is a great option because that will help just even out the collagen, reinforce the walls of the scar, and it should make it less noticeable. So retinal, really good. You could go for tretinoin if you want a prescription strength option. Over-the-counter retinal is what I'd recommend. And then peptides, particularly copper peptides, they boost collagen and they will really help minimize the overall heal time of it. So there are things you can be doing. Set your expectations, you know, then sometimes they might never disappear, but they might minimize in appearance, and that'll definitely help with self-confidence and all of that. So yeah, that's what I would recommend, my love. Hopefully that helps. Rusty Mouse says, your mum is a lucky one. She can try all your products. Well done, mum. She does. She often has a good raid of any... When I go up to visit, I'm going up Friday. She always says, bring me some swag. And she means just anything that I put in a thing and she'll use it. Zaki... Zarinka, I hope I pronounced that right, says, hello from Switzerland. I ordered the VT700 as 100 was totally inexisting on my skin. Oh my gosh. How? I put the 700 on once and I thought my skin was literally about to jump out the window. I envy you being able to use it. So I'm impressed. Jason said, fair enough. Thanks so much. My pleasure, Jason. Always happy to explain. Because to me, I think the benefit of like skincare in 2025 is we should ask those questions. We should know where we stand. If you're putting a sunscreen on your skin, you need to know what it is. You need to know what it's delivering. So always happy to answer those questions, Jason. Max said, what do you think of the new ordinary tranexamic acid serum? Bear with me. I had no idea about that. How did I not know that? Have they got a new tranexamic acid serum? I can't see it. Have they got a new tranexamic acid serum? If they have, I feel very out of the loop. I feel very out of the loop if they do, and I'm very jealous that other people know before me. And I will be trying it out if they do. So Amy says, wow, Rob has a warehouse. Oh, warehouse all the way, Amy. Yeah. There's people in like high-vis vests and hard hats there. Oh, it's very official. Very official. I put a high-vis vest on. I put a hard hat on. I was like, it was the butchest I'd ever felt, Amy. It was marvellous. Kirsten said, hi Ron, hope you're well. Thank you, Kirsten. Love you. Stella says, I'm waiting for you. I'll cook and go bathing and walk around the sites. Absolutely. So would love to. Been to Athens once. I've been to the islands, a couple of Greece. I went to Santorini on a cruise, which was lovely, but it was very busy because everyone got off the cruise at the same time. So that's a shame, but it was lovely. I've done Rhodes, which is beautiful. Corfu, stunning. Cyprus, which I know isn't Greek. But I went to the Greek Cypriot side of Cyprus and was absolutely beautiful as well. And Athens was lovely. A bit too hot when I went to Athens. Made the mistake of going in August. Nearly, perished. Went up the Acropolis midday. It was an experience, but you know what? My sunscreen didn't let me down, so it was all good. Sarah says, which is the best for dark spots? Tranexamic acid or azelaic acid? Both together. Has to be used together. Normally I'd say pick one, but when it comes to dark spots, both together, best results. Honestly, you will never look back. The two together are stunning. Double the results, for sure. So let me see. When we are, yeah, definitely recommend. Sarah says, Rob, can I ask what is the best thing to use as I have on one side of my cheek, slight veins appearing? I would probably recommend azelaic acid, but you might need to go for a higher strength. So to get rid of veins that you can see and help suppress some of that excess redness in the skin, go for 15 or 20% azelaic acid. That will really help. Other than that, unfortunately, the only thing you can really do is laser treatment, which does work. I know people that have had it done. It works really well. Obviously, there's a cost attached to that, so you've got to be mindful of that. But yeah, azelaic acid is the first thing, but go for a 15 or a 20% for that. Good morning, Leslie. Sending lots of love on what must be a Sunday over in Australia. So happy Sunday to anyone in Australia. Linda says, how do you get rid of age spots? Regular use, you have to be consistent. And you have to be on it. So kojic acid, tranexamic acid, and azelaic acid. Those are the three acids that are best for hyperpigmentation. I would say kojic acid is the best. I use it in my own serum. This is the Mad About Skin Light Chemical Peel Gel. This is probably the best kojic acid at an affordable price point. There are others on the market. You could also use azelaic acid and tranexamic acid together. I have the one by the Allies of Skin, but there are some cheaper ones available too. Those are like the holy trinity for reducing age spots in the skin. Kirsten says, hi Rob, hope you're well. Just wanted to ask, I tried to use the Riedel shot, but it made my skin sensitive as I have rosacea. Should I persevere or pass on? It's a difficult one. If you've got rosacea and rosacea is different for different people. If you're finding it's very sensitizing, I would probably skip it. I would probably say best not to aggravate. You could give it a couple more goes and just avoid the areas where you have the pronounced rosacea, but ultimately it might not be right for your skin. And I think with rosacea, different things for different people. I know some people with rosacea that can use the Riedel shot no problem at all, others can't. It really will depend, my love. Hopefully that helps. I don't want that to be a cop-out answer. Hopefully that does help. Tyner says, got an order through. If Riedel shot is still available, I'll happily try it. You can, my love. I've added it. Yeah, you've already put the note in. Valerie, added, done. All done. And yes, you're one of the winners, so I'll pop it. We've got one left. So yeah, if anyone does want to get their hands on the Riedel shot, we have, let me just double check, one left. The next person to order, www.madaboutskincare.com. Sorry, I've got an itch. www.madaboutskincare.com. Any product order. The sunscreen's currently buy one, get one free. So all you need to do is put a multiple of 2 into your basket. When you check out, one will be free. But any order, and I'll send you one of the Riedel shots with it. Layla says, based on your answers, I'm way over applying my toners. I use like half a dropper. Is there any risk? No, there's actually, with a water-based serum, there's very few risks of overusing it. You're just wasting product, so you're going to be buying it more often. But you know what? Some people like that sensation. So no, I don't think it's a problem. I would just say, try it. Try it with a couple of drops. See if that then works the same for you, in which case you'll save some money, save some product. Win-win. Tom says, please don't forget to like the live stream. Only 49 likes so far. How many are we at now? Because this tells me how far behind I am. 63. Okay, not too far behind in the comments. I use this as a barometer for how far I am behind in the comments. So yeah, guys, if you haven't already, if you could minimize the chat, hop over to the like button, give it a gentle caress, and then when you come back, it'll take you back to where you were in the chat so you don't miss out on anything. I'm going to take a big sip of this tea, and then we'll get back on with some more questions. I'm really excited for next live stream on the 14th, Valentine's Day. I think it's going to be so good. I'm going to wear red. We're going to go full on Valentine's Day. We can spend it together, guys, and have an absolutely amazing time. Hopefully I have some better tea by then. That is not giving me Valentine's Day love. No, that tea is not it. Scott says, yeah, don't forget to exfoliate the like button. Absolutely. Do as Scott says. Do as Tom and Scott say. They're in charge. Kim says, have you tried Celimax serum? Oh, no, I haven't. Let me make a note of that, Kim. I will. Let me have a look. How are we spelling that? Celimax. Oh, this is what I mean by useless. I'll Google that. I've wrote climax, but I'll Google that, I'll find it. My brain, I'm trying to read something and write something at the same time, so we'll see when I end up Googling climax serum in about an hour's time. That'll be a whole different experience. I will try it out. I'm useless. I will try it out, Kim. Thank you so much for the suggestion. Rahan said face scrub, use at night. Also good. Physical exfoliation isn't bad. Some people demonize it and say, as long as you're gentle with it and don't scrub too much, actually can work really, really well. Okay, so Valerie says, anything anti-aging, collagen rebuilding, and I don't have sensitive skin. Okay, I'm going to put the Pro Seeker one to one side. Use that with vitamin C, with a vitamin C serum, Valerie. The best, like, collagen boosting duo. Let's see where we are. Vanessa says, Rob, do you know any good brand for travel packing for decanting? Would love to bring my Mad About Skin products, but don't have that much space in my suitcase. So the Space NK, which is a brand here in the UK, do a travel minis. So it's like a nice like pochette thing. Oh, that sounds posh, doesn't it? But like a little wash bag. And in there you've got miniature sprays and pumps. Really good. That's the one I use to decant and take away. I use that. That's the only one I really know when you want to decant into. They work really well. So I can fully endorse that. Or anything like that would work. But yeah, that's what I'd fully recommend. Valerie says, I'll do spicy. That's fine. Consider yourself spiced. I actually think for collagen boosting that'll be the best one. I'm putting you, Tino, you're getting the spicy one. That's it, done. Put your name against it. Sharisa, did you manage to check any Azo products? Just seeing it everywhere. I've seen it everywhere. I haven't ever used any of their products. I might give it a go though. I might give it a go. Jason said, glad for clarifying. Good to know it's the same stuff. My pleasure, my love. My pleasure. Scott says, I'm guessing it's pronounced cure. Oh, that would make more sense. I'm saying quare, cure. Yeah, Scott, I mean, that would make more sense, wouldn't it? Mike says, hi Rob, have you heard about the beauty of Joseon sunscreen products banned in the US? Any thoughts on it? I'm just going to put it out there, and this is not a, this is not a political point, because I tend not to do that. Stay in my own lane. Staying in my own lane and do me. This is not a political point. I think the FDA in the US is horrendous. Whatever, just absolutely horrendous. They don't ever move with the times. Everything's so far behind, and it's really not okay for American consumers. And so they don't approve any new sunscreen filters. For them, sunscreen hasn't changed in 30 years. Well, if you remember how awful sunscreens were 30 years ago, that's what you're dealing with in the US at the moment. They're so backward and just not. Joe Biden said he was going to do something about it, never did. And I think that's a shame, because he even said, I'm going to look at the sunscreen legislation, then didn't do anything about it. I think that's a shame. I think it's a missed opportunity, so I hope that will get looked at, because it does need to change for the US. So Beauty of Joseon fell foul of the regulations, where they use new generation, amazing, gorgeous, gorgeous filters, which aren't allowed to be advertised as sunscreen in the US because they only recognise the awful old style ones. So yeah, so if we ever sold, so for example, this Mad About Skin sunscreen, I couldn't sell this in physical stores in the US. We ship to the US, we have lots of US customers. I can ship this from the UK to the US, but I couldn't sell this in Ulta in the US because they don't recognise any new technology when it comes to sunscreens. It's a shame. I hoped when Joe Biden said about it about 3 years ago, he was going to do something about the sunscreen legislation. I was like, oh, amazing. Great. That was really overdue. I think that's really good, and then didn't do anything about it. So I think that's a shame. I think it's a missed opportunity, and hopefully that will change, because that's what happened with Beauty of Joseon. They weren't legally allowed to advertise their sunscreen as sunscreen in the US. So it's a shame, because once again, the US misses out. I think I might be wrong, but I think they're creating a US sunscreen, but it'll be terrible because it'll be using old filters. So it's like the Crave Beauty. So Crave Beauty used to have their amazing sunscreen. Do you remember their amazing Beat the Sun sunscreen that everyone loved? They then created this, which is the new Beat the Sun, which is the US approved one, and it uses avobenzone, homosalate, octinoxate, octocrylene, all the old style US filters, and now no one buys it because it's just not as nice. And it's a shame because the original was great. So I'm assuming the new Beauty of Joseon one will be probably not great. I think, I might be wrong, but I think you can still get Beauty of Joseon sunscreens, but you'll have to import them. I think, I don't know. It's just a shame. It's the FDA. It's no one's fault, other than the FDA. I think people always want to blame, all the brands and politicians and all sorts. Really, it's just the fault of the FDA. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you can do. I don't know what we can do about that. If you're American, lobby your congressman. Does everyone have a congressman? They do, don't they? Lobby your congressman and say, speak to the FDA, get it sorted. I don't know how it works in America. I'm assuming you could do that. But yeah, that's why it was banned. That's why the Beauty of Joseon was banned, and that's a shame. Leslie said, I just posted my first Riedel Shot product, and I'm going to use it this morning. Has anyone tried the Isntree Riedel Shot? Here's different lens suspicuous. It does. So I didn't know anything about this until a couple of days. Someone told me about it. I was like, okay. So I've investigated it. It looks like it's very similar to the VT one, the Isntree one. So I think it's similar, but I do need to give it a try and actually see. I do actually see. Layla said, I just ordered your sunscreen. I'm so excited to try it. Although you made me break my skin spending ban. Grr. Sorry. But it's buy one get one free, and it's for protecting the skin. I think it's fine. I think sunscreens are exempt from no buy months. BB, lovely, long time no see. How are you, my love? Hope all is amazing with you. Sarah said, I love your integrity. It's so unusual nowadays. Thank you. My wallet doesn't love it, but I love it. Amy says, wait, which niche body lotion does Rob love? It's the retinol one. It's the retinol one. It's the one with the retinol body lotion. It comes in like a 250ml, I think, with a pump. The pump's great. The products love it. It's amazing, Amy. It's so good. Amy says, Rob, will you be my Valentine? Amy, I thought you'd never ask. Yes. You don't have to ask. Of course. I shall turn up to our Valentine's Day live stream clutching a red rose between my teeth. Note to self, buy red rose. Amanda said, loved it. Thank you so much, Amanda. Yes, it's a vitamin. Thank you, Layla. It's a vitamin enriched body lotion. Thank you. I'm glad someone's on the ball because I did not remember the name of it. Shah said, I just bought 2 of the anti-aging oil. Thank you, Shah. I put your note on. You'll be getting one of the Riedel shot as an extra as well. Cannot wait to hear what you think about it. Sean said, awesome. Look forward to hearing your thoughts. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. BB said, spicy long. Fun for those with resilient skin is underrated. Yeah, I think if you've got resilient skin, you can up the dose of the Riedel shot. For everyone else, keep in your lane. Keep in the gentle. I think that'll work the best. Tyler says, still using Tret in the PM or taking a break? I still use Tret 3 times a week on the PM. 3 times a week. That's all my skin can tolerate, and I'm okay with that. 3 times a week is fine for me. Felicia said, that's a great question. I've really been wanting to try the PDRM Riedel shot, but I've been scared of the idea of rubbing spicules. Yeah, good thing. Don't rub Pat. Anyone that's won one of the... There is still one to claim. There's quite a few people checking out, but there is one still to claim. So next person to order gets a free Riedel shot in with their order. www.madboutskincare.com. Pat it into the skin, don't rub. If you rub, it irritates. If you pat, feels beautiful. FN Preem, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. Maria, great to see you, my love. Disabled Plant Mom, love that name, said, this is my first live and I'm loving it. I love your page and binge all your videos. Thank you, my love. Sending so much love and welcome to the live. Welcome. Amy said, Rob's internet is going to get banned Googling graduate climax. I know. I had legitimate reasons for these things. Legitimate. Eloise, great to see you, says, I'm too late. No, Eloise, you're here. You're here, my love. And that is what's the main thing. Scott said, Rob, get political yet. Oh, no. I feel there's enough people in the world doing that. I feel that there's enough people in the world doing that. I just like to sit there. I don't watch anything on TV. I like to watch, like, murder mysteries, old murder mysteries. You can't get angry over a Miss Marple murder in the 1940s. That's what brings me happiness. I do though tonight. I'm going to sit down and watch a murder mystery, and I've got some smoked kippers, like broth smoked kippers that I'm going to eat. I cannot wait. I love dry smoked fish. I just know that's going to be repeating on me all weekend, and the regret is already setting in before I've even tried it. But I'm going to do it. So tomorrow. Ain't nobody going to want to be my Valentine after that. Let's see. Regine says, I love your tag, Plant Mom. Yeah, I do. Love it. I love plants. Eloise says, don't you have qualifications in politics? I did my degree in it. My degree was politics and international relations. Yeah, years ago. Oh my gosh, years ago. 17 years ago? Wow. That's a long time. It's yeah, a long. That's a long time. Gosh, when I think about that, yeah, that's good. I did my dissertation. I did the weirdest dissertation ever. At the time of writing my dissertation, everybody in my class did it on. This is aging me. This is showing how old I am. It was the George Bush War on Terror era, so everybody wrote their dissertation on the War on Terror. And my teacher said, do something different, because nobody wants to read 80 different dissertations on the same thing. Do something different. So I did my politics dissertation on feminism and its impact on the anti-nuclear movement. So there you go. That was a bit. That was completely left field and. Yeah, bizarre. So, and do you know what? I still got it somewhere. I still got the dissertation somewhere. It got published. It was in our university. They published it and said it was really good. So I've got it somewhere. Should dig it out and give it a read. If anyone is interested about the role feminism played in the anti-nuclear movement, I can send you a copy. Leslie said, I used the Mad About Skin cleanser as a shaving cream for the first time. For the first time ever, I had no reaction. Thank you. Yes. You don't thank me, Leslie. Thanks, Scott. Scott put me onto that. And yeah, definitely. Scott put me onto it. And I've never looked back. I never looked back. It just worked so well for me. So yeah. Yeah, definitely Scott to thank for that. I do it every day. Well, every day. When I shave, every other day. Yeah, it was like a revelation. I realised that a lot of our like shaving products have a lot of drying ingredients in, from like the menthol, the eucalyptus. That probably was doing like no favours whatsoever. So yeah. Charlie says, hi Rob, could you please review the Neutrogena Collagen Bank SPF 50? Every review I see is sponsored. I know. Do you know what? This is frustrating. There are so many sponsorships going around. A bit of it is jealousy, because I don't do sponsorships and I see the money that I'm turning down. Really? So a little bit of jealousy of like, you know what, I would be on a cruise right now. I could like throw away my integrity and go on a cruise. The temptation, I wouldn't, but the temptation. Yes, so there's a lot of sponsorship going around at the moment, which is kind of frustrating. So if you ever want like sponsorship-free skincare content, you know where to get it. Right here. So I will take a look at it. Thank you, Charlie girl. Much appreciated. Beautissimo says, finally back. People always pick this time to call me. How dare they? How dare they, my love? BB says, we can still get Beauty of Joseon, just not direct from their site or the Amazon page. It's a bit weird, over dramatic. For sure. There's always workarounds. And if you like the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen in the US, if you like that, there are workarounds, so don't worry. Scott says, will you be able to get them through Starvan and Olive? You will be able to get them through Starvan and Olive Young, like distributors, according to Alice in the Rabbit Hole. That is true. I think you'll still be able to get it from like third parties, but not direct from them. It's a shame. You can still get the Mad About Skin sunscreen in the US. Whilst this uses new generation filters, we can still ship it to the US. Always happy to as well. Weird. What I'm going to say is the lowest shipping rate that I've seen internationally. We don't gouge on the shipping. We subsidise the shipping because it's actually cheaper than it should be, because I think it's fun. Eloise says, haven't missed any Mad About Skin updates. Yes, Copper Peptide launching officially the 14th, Valentine's Day. There'll be a special Valentine's Day live. We're going to have some giveaways. We're going to have some live stream. It's going to be so much fun. Can't wait to see you all there. Tino said, and meanwhile, everyone is astounded at the inexcusable skyrocketing rate of cancers. I know. Baffling. Absolutely baffling. Let's see. Eloise says, always pat the skin. True. Pat is your friend. I don't know who Pat is, but Pat is your friend. Tom says, you missed my question. Sorry, Tom. Was I just ignoring you? What happens to the spicules after they penetrate the skin? Do they dissolve? Well, I would say, and there is different schools of thought about this, so, you know, there are different theories when it comes to this. Generally speaking, they don't go deep enough to actually do anything. Like, they're not going to get lodged in there. And as you exfoliate the top layers and these things disappear. So they either get broken down and absorbed or they get exfoliated away. They're not going to stay in there for life. And I've seen other dermatologists say that. Dr. Dre was the main one that had a different opinion. Always check for a range of opinions. Check hers out. But most other dermatologists I've seen have said the exact opposite. So different people have different opinions. I say make your own mind up. For me, I don't worry about it. Like I say, you exfoliate them away, skin turns over, it's fine. But everyone has to make their own call on it. Sorry I missed your question, Tom. And they should dissolve as well. They're based out of sea sponge, so they should dissolve. So hopefully that answers your question, Tom. I'm sorry I missed it. How dare I? Missed the sheriff's question. Sorry. BB said, the ignore call button I call the hater button. It's my second favourite button. Love it. Absolutely love it. Eloise says, my daughter's cooking me cottage pie. That's the win. Eloise, is there room for an extra person at your table? I would quite happily come over for cottage pie. That sounds absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. And to be cooked for, that's like goals, isn't it? That's just like ultimate goals. So your daughter sounds absolutely wonderful cooking that. I'm very, very jealous. And we have the final winners of the Riedel shot. Let me have a look and see. Katie, thank you so much for your order. And Claire as well. Let me just pop that in. Pressing the wrong button. Sorry about that, Claire. Let's see. And yeah, Claire, let me add that. Riedel. Fabulous. Sarah, just going to say as well, Sarah, I know you're on the live stream. You just missed out. But don't worry. It's officially over. The giveaway is over. Sarah, you just missed out, but don't worry. I'm going to pop a note on. I'll pop in a freebie for you. I don't like people missing out before I said it's over. So yes. Sarah, I will pop you in a freebie. Right. So nobody misses out. So there we have it. That's all the Riedel shots gone. Very excited to hear what people think about them, and thank you all so much for your order. You can still order whilst the Riedel shot isn't there. You can still order. It's buy one get one free on the Sunscreen on www.madaboutskincare.com. If you hop over there, you put multiples of 2 in your basket. When you check out, one of them's free. So like if you put 6 in your basket, 3 are free at checkout. If you put 2 in your basket, 1's free at checkout. So that's how it works. Christina says, that is so funny, Rob. Repeating kippers, quite the visual. Yeah, I love it. It doesn't love me. Let's see. Disabled Platinum says, I've been using CeraVe resurfacing retinol since August 2024. Is there any of your products that I could use instead? Yes. I'm not a big fan of the resurfacing retinol. It's not a terrible product. I'm not a big fan. I would say this is the ultimate anti-aging oil. So this actually has retinal with an A, which studies show is better in terms of performance than retinol and less sensitizing on the skin. So it's like greater results, less sensitivity. That's win-win. It's in an oil base, so it's a different texture to the CeraVe one. But let me tell you, if you put a couple of drops of this into your favorite moisturizer, whichever one you've got that you like, you can use mine or you can use any other. Put a couple of drops into your favorite moisturizer, mix it together in the palm of your hand. So moisturizer, couple of drops, mix together, put it on. You will have the softest, smoothest skin ever. It'll work better than CeraVe one, and let me tell you, it will smooth everything out, plump, and yeah, mixing it in with your moisturizer turns it from an oil to a cream. So if people prefer, if you just want to use it as a straight oil at the end of your routine, you can also do that. It's up to you. Regine says, as a raging feminist, I'd love to read that dissertation. I know a little bit about it, but not enough. Yeah, it was really interesting. I got to interview a lot of people from the time, from like the Green and Common protests and things, which was here in the UK, our anti-nuclear movement. It was actually really, really interesting. I went in knowing nothing, did a lot of studying, and I really liked it. It was really, really good fun. Eloise said, I remember the women outside the air bases in the 80s. I come from a plane spotting family. Yeah, I interviewed a couple of them. They were really good. It was genuinely really, really interesting. And I think I'm glad I did something that was completely out of my comfort zone, because then I feel like you write something better if it's completely out of comfort zone. Scott said, I'm really reactive to scents in general, and it's hard to find fragrance-free shaving gels and creams. True. Especially the ones that have that mint. Oh, the mint. There's a original source mint body wash, which is so minty that people say if they use it on delicate areas, it burns for days, and yet they still sell it. Bizarre. Natalie says, love your community in the comments here in the live stream. Thank you, Natalie. Love you too. Love you. Philly says, just check the shipping to the US. Remarkable. Thank you very much. We're very proud of the shipping rate. You know, I'd love to be able to do it free. It is free over a certain amount, £45 I believe, equivalent. We'd love to do it free for everyone. That's not possible as a small business, but we do subsidize it to make sure the shipping isn't ridiculous. You know, $6.99 all in. Yeah, I'm very happy about that. Ferry Himin said, hi, Ashley from the Netherlands. Could you please recommend an eye cream to pump up the eyelids? I love this. This is my go-to at the moment. This is the Mary & May tranexamic acid and glutathione. It's plumping, it minimizes dark circles. It's my go-to. I absolutely love it. So yeah, Mary & May tranexamic acid and glutathione eye cream. Such a good option. Maria says, just tries the Riedel Shot Synergy Repair Cream with growth factors. I need to try that one. I need to try that one. I haven't got it. I do need to try it. Jojo says, Rob, I loved your copper peptide serum last year, but it didn't see it on your website. Will it be returning? Yes, Valentine's Day. It will be coming out on Valentine's Day on the 14th of February. It will be restocked back. And I know so many people have missed it. I've missed it. So it will be back. I absolutely love it. Rimmer says, hello my love, welcome, new to the live stream, welcome, thank you so much for joining. Sarah says, am I late to get the Riedel Shot? Just placed my order. Oh, Sarah, I think I've covered that. You just missed out, but I don't like anyone missing out, so I'm going to pop in a little freebie for you. Don't worry, you will not go without. I'll pop in it can't be the Riedel Shot because I don't actually have another one, but I'll pop in a freebie that hopefully you'll enjoy. Felicia said, Rob, I didn't know if you see my comment, but I would love to try, oh sorry, I must have missed it. I'd love to try the PDRN Riedel in my package if that's okay with you. Bear with me. You were first, so you get first dibs, Felicia. That is absolutely fine. Let me add PDRN to yours. Yes, I will happily add that. You were first in the queue, so I'm quite happy to give you first dibs on that. Finally, pull the plug and stop being a chicken. Yeah, pull that plug. Don't be a chicken. Don't be like shelf chicken. Don't chicken. Get on with it. Yeah, you'll love it. You'll absolutely love it. And this is the 100 version I've got, so it's a gentle version. It'll work. Danielle says, would you consider NAD supplements and review? I have been thinking about trying them. A friend of mine has, loves it. I've been thinking of trying them. Watch this space. I might. I never say never. Christina said, great to have you to Rima. Yes, everyone welcome Rima. It's wonderful to have you here. So Rima says, you have the Dr. Althea 342. I have only tried this, which is the cleansing balm from that brand. I really like it. It's a good cleansing balm. I like the technology in terms of the packaging. I think it's really good. BB said, I thought you'd have gotten better. I just shared there, get out of the loo, but leg, very different than face. Yeah, it's true. It's a shame is a minefield. Danielle says, nice to see you, Rob, in the bubble bath. Love skincare and the bubbles. Well, enjoy. Take that moment to relax, my love. Great to see you. Eloise says, I love the Mad About Skin oil. I pat it on my face, last in my routine. Same for me. Every night, pat it in. Beautiful. Christina says, what is the percentage of retinol in your oil? Great question, Christina. It's 0.05, which is equivalent of the Geek and Gorgeous A Game 5. So that's a low/mid strength. I'd say it's more like a mid strength, but we also have some other retinol esters in here which up. Without increasing the sensitivity, they up the efficacy. So it's the equivalent of a 0.075, so the equivalent of just a bit below the Geek and Gorgeous A Game 10 for comparison. So great for the neck, great for the delicate areas, great for the nights when people don't use tretinoin. You know, if you have an off night from tret, you can use that as a stopgap. Great for beginners. Yeah, an all-rounder. Let's see. Disabled Plant Mum says, fantastic, thank you so much. I've just looked on your website, the prices are just absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much, that means a lot. Thank you. I have one more question. Go ahead. I'm using the Medicate Retinol, love it, and I'm getting sunspots even if I use my SPF religiously. What should I do? Love from the Netherlands. It might be changing your SPF. So what level of UVA protection are you getting in the SPF? So like you need something with a high UVA protection alongside that SPF to really deliver like maximum anti-aging, minimizing hyperpigmentation. That would generally be my double check your SPF would be my recommendation. BB says, has anyone seen the retinol body wash? I think it was Olay. Can't imagine that's effective. No. I mean, at the margins, it's better than not using something, but it's not gonna have a meaningful thing. If you want retinoids on the body, two choices. Either get the Niche Beauty Lab multivitamin retinol body lotion, love that one, or get the Mad About Skin Ultimate Anti-Aging Oil, put a couple of drops of this into your existing body moisturizer, see it as like an anti-aging booster. That will get you your dose of your retinol, and you don't need like a whole different set of products. Just add a couple of drops of this to boost up your existing moisturizer. Game changer. Zach said the Riedel shot is really so good. I love it. It is so good. I absolutely love it. Beautissimo said, I had no idea Olay made a retinol body wash. Then again, I don't really pay close attention to their products anymore. No, I remember them when they were oil of Ulay. That's how old I am. Felicia said, I'm excited to try. Fabulous Mother BB said, I can't imagine anyone standing around all stood up for at least a minute to do everything. True. JM says, happy Saturday. Happy to hear the copper peptide is coming back soon. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for it to come back. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait for my skin to have it. So, I've got to the end of the comments. That is a new record for me. That is fabulous. I was determined to power through and, you know, do my best. So very happy about that. I think I did miss a couple of comments. That wasn't deliberate and I do apologise. So if I missed your comment, feel free to drop it again and I will get back to you so much. We've got about another 5-10 minutes left of the live stream. So keep any questions coming that you have. I'm going to take a sip of this tea. Today there's a video coming after this in about an hour's time, looking at the Inculist and kind of what went wrong with the Inculist. It used to be the brand that everyone talked about. No, nobody does. We're talking about what went wrong for them. Doing a bit of a deep dive as part of my like under the bonnet of skincare kind of series. So let me know your thoughts on the Inculist. I used to love their products. If anyone that was with me at the start of the channel, I was like a huge fan of their cleansing balm. I loved it. I was a huge fan of their retinol before I realised it was a bit shady. Yeah, I used to love them, but not anymore. So what do people think of the Inker list? Anyway, that video is coming up in about an hour's time, which is fabulous. We've got a couple more questions. BB said it only took 81 minutes. True. Zach says, combining Read or Shot with Dr. Dennis Gross Pro Peel equates to next level glow. Oh, that's intense. I mean, I love the idea. That's intense. Eloise says, forgot to say, my mum sends her love and thanks for the quick delivery of the serum. Pleasure, Eloise. Give your mum lots of love from me, and I'm so glad she got her serum and she enjoyed it. That put a big smile on my face. Beautissimo said, not standing there all suds all the time. Gayla says, I would love to try the PDRM one if there's another. Kayla, if there is, it's yours. Let me put a note on. I don't know if I've got another. I'll do my best. Leave it with me. I'll have a look through the stash and I will leave it with me. Let me just get Kayla. You were second to order, so if there is one, it's yours. Let me just, I'll put brackets. I think there might be. Leave it with me. Leave it with me. I'll pop a note on. Popped a note on. Thank you for all of your orders. They're all coming flying in, which is amazing. Yeah, everyone loves a buy one get one free sunscreen. Who doesn't love a buy one get one free sunscreen? Christina says, Rob, will you coming up with growth factors serum? Yes. What we're actually doing, it'll be later this year. We're actually going to add some growth factors into the peptide serum. It'll be late this year, and we're going to have like we're going to call it the advanced version. So there'll be a standard version and an advanced version with growth factors for those that want it. That's something that we're working on at the moment to get it right, but hopefully, yes, watch this space. Bonio said, thank you, Rob, have a wonderful Sunday. Same to you. Ciao, love you lots. Scott says, I've never tried an Inkless product. They seem to be an Ordinary rip-off. They kind of were. Their cleansing balm was amazing, and the Ordinary didn't have a product like it, so I will give them that. Yeah, the marketing was shady. Also, I'm just going to put it out there, I think the way that they treated Hiram over the Selfless by Hiram thing, outrageous. I don't know how he feels about it. Obviously, I'm not him. I'm not going to speak for him, but I just feel like shady and nasty. So Philly said, do you put cream in your tea? No, I'm dairy free. I have been all my life. So I use like almond milk. I'm trying to, do you know what? This is my constant struggle. Almond milk, to me, is the only one that tastes vaguely acceptable in tea, but it's terrible for the environment because of all the water that almonds use, and really terrible for the environment. So I try not to use it, but I hate all the others. So when I'm cooking, I'll just skip the milk, the dairy bits. In tea, I do use almond milk. It is terrible for the environment. Almond milk is like really bad. But it's the only one that tastes decent in tea, so I'm always conflicted and I always feel bad. Vanessa said, now we have time for fur baby appearance. I'll find Leo. Leo will be somewhere. I will get Leo. If everyone likes the video. Okay, let's see, let's play the game. We are currently at 75 likes. If we can get to 80, then Leo will make an appearance. So if you haven't already liked the video, minimize the chat, hop over to that like button, give it a gentle caress. BB says, the cold water really has made my hot water go so quick. Cold showers are the worst. Yeah, for sure. It's so cold. It is so cold right now. Felicia said, I need more routine videos incorporating the Alice growth factor serum. Oh, well, you'll see that in my evening skincare routine, which is coming up Monday. I think Monday. Very much. I'll be showing that. Do not worry. Sharon, great to see you, my love, says, have you heard of NipFab Peptide Fix Finishing Pampered Oil? I love that oil. It is so good. So good. If you'd like a separate review on it, let me know. I do like Nip and Fab. I used to use them more than I do now, but I still like some of their products, so yeah, I will give it a try. Leslie says, can you share anything about Mad About Skin being available in stores? I can't yet. I've signed one of the contracts. I can't actually say anything yet, but they will be available in stores in the UK this year. Very soon, actually. We have a US retailer lined up for the serums only, which is kind of a shame. They just want you to go for the serums, not for any of the cleanser, the moisturizer, or the sunscreen. Sunscreen, I understand because of the sunscreen rules in the US, but they just went for the serum. But still, that's really good. Very, very happy with that, and hopefully they'll branch out to the other products too. But they want to wait until the peptide serum before we sign the contract, which is fine. So that'll be done this soon. Yeah, I'd love to be in physical stores. It's happening this year. It's just something we're working on. So watch this space, Leslie, but I'll make sure you guys are the first to know, I promise. Christine says, yay, can't wait for the advance. Thank you. My pleasure, my love. Zach says, have you tried the Rijuran turnover ampule? No. I might need to give that a try. Let me just write that down. See if I can write it properly this time. Rijuran. Thank you. I will give it a try. Eloise says, I like the ink list till they altered the tranexamic acid instructions. They did. And then they reformulated all their products with cheaper ingredients and they just weren't that good. That's not good business. Sarah says, I had to buy peptides, but I'll wait for yours on the 14th. Thank you. Thank you so much. BB says, speak on Rob, out of the loop. What did they do to Hiram? So really the bit, well... Obviously, I'm not privy to any of these discussions, so here we are. But we didn't really know. When they launched, when Selfless by Hiram launched, this is the tea. I can share this because one of the benefits of not doing sponsorships is I don't care. Because they can't withhold money that I've never taken. So when Hiram launched his Selfless by Hiram range, it was powered by the ink list. Do you remember when it said powered by the ink list? No one really knew what that meant. Were they just... making the products for him, or did they own the brand and were just licensing his name, or no one knew what that meant, and no one said. Anyway, a year later it became clear that the Inculist actually owned the brand and they did all of the work, and they were really just paying Hiram to kind of be the face of it and to put his name on it. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's how some content creators work. There's no problem with that. But they just used it as a smash and grab. So basically, they launched it with ridiculously high prices for Hiram's demographic, which are teenagers that don't have all that money to spend on not great formulations. So they used the name to sell. Obviously, it did amazingly well on launch, but no one rebought it because everyone was like, I can get the same cheaper elsewhere. Nobody rebought it. And then they just didn't launch much. And then they launched this really lazy... Do you remember the coenzyme Q10 serum that didn't contain coenzyme Q10? And then when they got called out on it, clearly they duped Hiram, because in his video he said, it contains coenzyme Q10, bisabolol. No, that's the calamine extract. That's not Q10. So clearly they told him, and... that's not okay. And then all of a sudden it just wasn't selling. They got bored with it and they sold it to Hiram. So Hiram now owns his own brand, which is great. And I wish him all the luck in the world with it. Honestly, I do. But now they've trashed it. So now he's got to grow it from the ground up, start again. That's so hard to do, and they just wanted a quick cash grab and then walk away, and that doesn't make them nice people. And it's still the same founders that did that own it now. Seems a bit tacky. Maybe I'm being oversensitive because I'm an old hat at this, right? When you get to 40, you're bitter and twisted and cynical, and I am. So I wouldn't have fallen for that nonsense. But when you're younger and I've done contract management in the past. Clearly, Hiram with his past hasn't done that. And I think it was just taken advantage of. And maybe I'm feeling protective because I think it just seems shady. Anyway, let me know. Do people think that's shady? I don't know. I do. I think we're shady. I see. Sarah said it. Oh, wait there. Regine said, even the packaging on the Inculist looks like the ordinary. I've been fooled by it before. True. They kind of were a bit copycat. They also said they wanted to be the fast skincare, like the fast fashion equivalent of skincare. I think we're over that. I think we want sustainability. Personally. Nye said, have you tried making your own hemp milk? No, I haven't. Is that a good alternative? I might give that a go. Thank you for your help. Disabled Captain said, what's your favourite salicylic acid cleanser? I like the one by Naturium. They do a body wash that's like a vat of products. It's really inexpensive. You get so much of it. I use that all over the body. It's so good. It's salicylic. It's got a name like the smoothing one. Anyway, the salicylic one by Naturium you can use on the face, on the body. It's amazing. Love it. Eloise said, I got lots of Selfless by Hiram cheap from TK Maxx. Nothing great. Would have never paid full price. This was kind of the problem. They hyped it up to be something it wasn't. It's the Inculist's fault. Shawnee said, boo, I'm late. Hi everyone. Hi Shawnee, welcome my love. You're late, but we're happy to have you here. We're just so happy to have you here, and thank you so much. And thank you guys, we've got 16 people checking out on the sunscreen at the moment. That is mad. Thank you so much. So yeah, if anyone wants to get your hands on the sunscreen, www.madaboutskincare.com, half price, buy one get one free, whichever way you want to look at it. All you need to do is put multiples of 2 in your cart, and then when you check out, half of them will be free. So if you put 2 in your cart at checkout, 1 will be free. If you put 10 in your cart at checkout, 5 will be free. Buy one, get one free. Unlimited amounts. So yeah, if you want to try them, some of you guys have ordered during this live stream. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love you all so much. BB says, he's so young. I definitely feel older sis about him. I remember he got a lot of heat about the choices. And yeah, and then because it's got his name on it, he had to go out and defend that, which will have been part of his contract. And the Inculist knew what they were doing. Shady. Do better, the Inculist. Anyway, that's my rant for the day. That's my rant for the day. I'm going to go put my tea on. So thank you so much, guys, for being here. You guys are amazing. Oh, we've hit 80 likes. I need to go get Leo. But if I can find him, bear with. Right, Leo, you see, we have to pay the cat tax because they like the video. Look, there you are. So this is my cat, Leo. Aren't you? This is a rare sighting. So Leo is normally very skittish. He loves his people. Like, he absolutely loves his crowd and his people. But he is very skittish with everyone else. Aren't you? So you are very right, and you're a Singaporean. Oh, you're going to get on my shoulder. He wants to get on my shoulder. This is his favourite pose, to be on my shoulder looking over the world. So this is Leo. He's a Singaporean, which is the national cat of Singapore. Yeah, aren't you? You're going to say hi to everyone? He's such a love. He's such a love. He likes to be high, so if you put him on the shoulder, he will happily be on my shoulder all night if I let him. Tiffany said, so sweet, my cat is a bit of a, I won't say the word, but yes, I can appreciate that. Oh, you're getting a lot of love, Leo. You see, Robin, great to see you, my love. You're getting a lot of love. Here, here we go. This is Leo's favourite thing. Sits with his bum in my ear on my shoulder like this. Yeah, this is my life for the rest of the evening. He does this all the time, which is quite sweet. But yeah, he does this all the time. Don't you, Leo? Don't you? Don't you, Bella? Yes, bless. And now he's going to jump up on the shelf. So before that happens, I'm going to end the live stream. Love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making my Saturday special as always. Oh, he's going to jump. Oh, no, he's going down. It's fine. I thought he was going to jump on the shelf and mess everything. Shawnee says, no wonder you always have cat hair on your face. This is why. And he doesn't care. He just does not care. Right, have a wonderful weekend, everyone. I love you all so much. Thank you for your orders. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you for all the likes. And just thank you for being you guys. You're amazing. Love you all so much. Take care.